Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a Valentine's Day get ready with me hair and makeup. So I have just sat and done this makeup and this hair. I've actually tested 2 lipsticks and I've also kindly received a product from GHD, so I'm going to be working with them on the hair section of this video. You guys know that I am a huge lover of the GHD brand and I have been since forever, so when they were like, hey, do you want to work together on something, I was like, oh my god, yes. So I'm gonna be showing you how to use one of their stylers and how to create voluminous hair kind of like this. I really enjoyed just using the product. So if you do want to see how I have created this makeup look, created this hair vibe, and just generally what I'm going to be wearing on my face and hair for Valentine's Day, then carry on watching. Also, just before we get into the video, if you are new around here, please do hit the subscribe button. We are now incredibly close to 80,000 subscribers. We're literally like 400 and something away, so it would mean the world if you could subscribe down below, because to get there would be amazing. But yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, so the first thing that I do when I'm getting ready is usually my hair. Now recently GHD just sent me their new contour crimper, which is something I haven't used for a very long time. It's been ages since I've crimped my hair, and when they asked me to try their stuff out, I was like, oh my god, that's so exciting. So before I do anything, I just apply heat defense spray because obviously I don't want to damage my hair, and then I just partition it off. Now this is 2-day-old hair, hence why it doesn't look the cleanest, just to allow me to be able to get like the best style, because I always find hairstyling works better on 2-day-old hair. And then what I'm doing is just using the crimpers on the underneath sections of my hair to allow my roots to have more volume, because I do struggle with quite flat roots, especially if I have straightened my hair. So I'm using this on the underneath sections and then just repartitioning it and doing the sections that are even underneath that to make sure that I get maximum volume. Now recently GHD also launched new hairstyle inspirations on their site, so they have a inspiration hub on their website, and I had checked out there to see what kind of style I wanted to go for. So if you're ever feeling a little bit stuck for hair inspiration, their website is super helpful, because not only do they provide amazing products to help you style your hair, but they also have inspiration from other people with various different hair types and using various different products, so there's always going to be something. Then once I've kind of crimped all the areas of my hair that I want to add volume to, I just back comb it a tiny little bit and kind of zhuzh it up. And then as you can see, there is a huge difference between like that side of my head and the side that I haven't done. So I then just take the same kind of method on the other side of the hair, crimping the underneath just to allow it to be more voluminous, because I do have quite thick hair, especially towards the ends of my hair. They're very like voluminous there, but at the roots they are often quite flat. So I think this product is so good for achieving a look where your hair looks full and even the whole way, which is the kind of vibe I wanted to go for Valentine's Day. I then also took the crimpers on the back of my hair just to make sure that I didn't have a really flat back of the head, and then again back combed this and flipped my hair over the top that I hadn't crimped, and I just thought that this looked really nice. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I can promise you that this actually lasted all day. Like at the end of the day my hair still looked really voluminous. So I'm just then taking the GHD Stronghold hairspray, and that is basically it for my hairstyle. I really enjoyed doing it, and now I'm gonna get straight onto the makeup section. Okay, so now that I have finished doing my hair, I absolutely loved using those. I thought that was so much fun. It threw it back a little bit, but it's also given my hair so much volume when my roots are usually so flat. But now I'm going to get on with the makeup part of this video, because Valentine's Day would be nothing without the makeup as well. I've decided not to go for a red lip just because I feel like that is quite cliche, and I actually don't wear red lipstick all that often, mainly because it's very hard to wear. So let's roll. So recently, before I actually start my makeup, I've been using the Mario Badescu spray. This has a lot of uses. I use it before kind of for a primer. I know that's not what it does, but I don't always use primer, and this just tends to like help my makeup stay on my face a bit longer. Okay, so foundation, I'm taking the Matte Clay Skin Clarifying Foundation from the Body Shop, which is very much nearly running out. So I'm just putting that on the back of my hand. And then I'm also mixing it with the Too Faced Born This Way. And I have this in the shade Vanilla, which is actually one shade too dark for me, but I love the foundation. So yeah, that is like what it looks like. And then I kind of just mix it all together, kind of just like that. And then just go ahead and put this on my face like this. Okay, so then to blend this in, I've just been using my beauty blender. Now this is a very dirty one, but yeah. So yeah, I really love the finish that this foundation combined like gives my skin, because I just feel like it's not too heavy, but it does make my skin just look like, I don't know, just one even colour while still looking like I'm not wearing that much foundation. Obviously I still look incredibly tired, so this is where we're going to hit my face with these two bad boys. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and this is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer, and this has been my favourite since I was like born, basically, since I discovered concealer. This is always the one I reach for. So I'm just going to pop this under my eyes, just because this is the one that like kind of matches my skin tone, although I do look incredibly tired right now, but that is what happens when you're in year 13, so yeah, we're just gonna roll with that. And then I'm also gonna pop this on my nose here because I've got kind of like a spot thing going on, and usually just around my nose. And then what I do before I blend this in is I actually apply this over the top of it, just basically so my under eyes are caked in makeup, just because I'm so tired. And then again, I'm just going to use this to blend this in, but I'm just going to kind of like dab it rather than like blend it round. And then what I do, just because my skin kind of looks like very wet, like dewy, I'm just going to powder my whole face. I do kind of think most of the foundation just went on here because I've only just rinsed it. So cool. Basically, I'm going to take this powder. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte, and as you can see, yeah, this is a brand new one. I've needed a new powder for about a year. Finally got one. So I'm just going to pop this on using this, I think this is an e.l.f. brush, or Eco. So yeah, that is my base face makeup done. It's about as untired as I can possibly look right now. So I'm just gonna roll with it. So what I'm gonna do now is go on to eyebrows. Now for eyebrows, for like the last probably 6 months, I have been using the Ka-Brow by Benefit. It is basically, well, I wouldn't say it's a dupe for the Anastasia Dip Brow because they're both high-end, but like this is quite similar to that, but cheaper. So what I do is I just take the Urban Decay setting spray and spray it twice like into the pot. The actual like thing inside of it is wet, so that then it's easier to apply. And I take this brush, also by Benefit, which is just their like eyebrow brush, I guess, and just like use it as you do. And I'm gonna probably not do this on camera particularly well because I have to concentrate. Does anybody else have one eyebrow that they find so much harder to do? Because I literally can't do this eyebrow. Why am I out of focus? I just can't do this eyebrow to like save my life. It's actually bad. Okay, so that is about as even as my eyebrows get, just because they're definitely not twins. I say it in every single video, but I could like draw them on and pluck them to the end of their lives and they just don't grow evenly. I just put that on my face. It's very annoying, but anyway, I'm gonna look past it because we're gonna move on to contour and highlight. Don't know why I'm doing this. So basically for contour, I say contour just to like bronze up my face a little bit. I use the Body Shop little palette here. It's just called the contouring palette in the shade 01, and as you can see, I've hit pan on this one. I really do love this product, and I kind of just take a mixture of the two colours and just pop it like in the hollows of my cheeks if I had cheekbones. So kind of just like take it under my jaw as well, just to create the illusion of a jawbone. I also pop it on the top of my head a little bit because I've got quite a big forehead, so I might as well just like, you know, make it look like there's a little bit of depth there. And then for highlight, the highlight that I've been using recently, I changed my highlight up quite a lot. It's the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder in the shade Sin, and it looks like this. Tom actually got me this for Christmas and I really, really like it. It's like a really nice gold shade, and I kind of prefer like gold tone concealers just because, highlighters, just because my skin tone is kind of yellowy, so pink toned ones they just don't look as right on my face, but maybe that is just me. And then just apply this on the tops of my cheekbones. It's not the most pigmented, but I never go for like incredibly pigmented highlighters just because I don't really like how they look on my skin. They just look a bit cakey, so there you go. I don't know if you can see it. It's just a really nice, like, I would say subtle. I mean, you could layer it up and it wouldn't be subtle, but I just kind of leave it like this. And then I'll just really lightly take this down my nose like that and kind of just really lightly brush like that. And now we're on to my favorite bit, which is the eyeshadow. And for eyeshadow, for the like crease color, I take the Naked Heat palette and I just use the like two transition-y kind of shades here. So like the shade like Sourced basically is the one that I tap the most on this Morphe brush, and I just kind of pop it like all over my eye, but mainly just in my crease. And I do just think this is like the perfect transition shade, really. So then the palette that I'm loving at the moment is the Zoeva Offline palette. Again, Tom bought me this for Christmas. He's great with makeup, or I would say he's great, but I sent him the link to some of these because he needed some inspiration and I knew that I was gonna love this palette. So this just looks like this. It is stunning. So I'm just gonna take the pink shade on this Real Techniques brush. I'm gonna zoom you in a bit for this actually. Yeah, I just kind of get it to cover my whole eyelid. I'm gonna blend that obviously, but I'm just gonna do the other eye first. I do also then take this just underneath my eyes. I should probably use a smaller brush to do that bit, but I'm all about the resourcefulness. And then I just take this fluffy blending brush. There we go, try saying that really fast. And I just kind of like blend the orangey, like brownie shade, just so that it doesn't look really like harsh here. So I've just like blended it up. I don't know if you can see, I mean, I have zoomed you in a bit, so it just looks a bit like this at the moment. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do now to bring this whole look together, I look very pale, I'm very aware. I think it's because I'm wearing yellow. Like, I am pale, but I'm not quite this pale. But I'm then taking my favorite product at the moment, which is the Stila liquid eyeshadows, and this is in the shade Ballet Baby, and I bought this the other day, so I thought, I have only used it once, but I want to use it again because I just loved how it looked. And the way I've applied this, and the way that I find this kind of goes on best, is if I've just been like putting it on my finger before, just because applying it directly to your eye kind of makes it go a bit more patchy. So you just pop it on your finger like this. I mean, this is not a very professional way of me advising you how to do it, but roll with it. And then just popping it on the center of my eye, so like this, because that way I have just found it goes on a bit less patchy, and this is like kind of what it looks like. And I just try and like, it's difficult to blend, I'm not gonna lie, they're not easy to blend, but I just think that they're so pretty that it kind of doesn't matter because I just love them. So yeah, I mean, I just think that this product is just stunning. It's so nice and it like goes on really nice. Okay, so then for eyeliner I use my trusty Master Precise by Maybelline, and this one here is actually kind of running out, and if you guys use eyeliner you will know that running out eyeliner is very difficult to use. To be honest, I don't think that went on that badly. So yeah, I'm now going to pop on mascara, which obviously makes the eye makeup look really. Personally, I'm not going to use lashes just because lashes and I don't really get on, and they never look that good when I apply them. So I'm just going to use this mascara, which is the New Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara, and this is pretty much like wearing lashes anyway. So I'm just going to apply this. This honestly is such a good mascara, like for length and for lift. So yeah, that is how my eyes look for this Valentine's Day. I thought pink was a little bit softer than like red and like a gold eye makeup look, which I think I've probably gone for on previous Valentine's Days, like, you know, in other big events. But then this would be nothing without a lipstick. Barry M just kindly gifted me this massive collection of their new liquid lipstick, what do you call them, lip kits. Look at this, look at this. Definitely go and check these out, guys. They just kindly sent me these out. A metallic lip would be cool, but my eyes are a bit intense, so I don't know whether to just go for, oh, I don't know though, because like they do two very similar shades. One of them's metallic and one of them isn't. Oh, I might just do it, you know. So this is in the shade Prestige, and I have absolutely no idea what this is going to be like, so this is the first impressions. Let's go with this one, see what this looks like. I really like this. This is such a good Valentine's Day shade, oh my god. But this is my finished Valentine's Day vibe, and I'm really happy with it actually. I really like this. I think the lipsticks are really nice consistency. Okay, so this is my finished Valentine's Day vibe. I've gone for quite casual hair with the zhuzh on the roots. Like, it's difficult for you to tell because you didn't really see it before, but my hair is usually very flat to my head here, and I just really like this. So personally I think they work, or all hair products really work best on 2-day-old hair, and then obviously you get a little bit more like texture to it just because it's not freshly washed. And then yeah, this is the vibe I've gone for. I really like it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments how you're spending Valentine's Day, because I know that it's not for everybody, but you can spend it with your friends, and I think most people are on half term this year. So personally I'm actually going to be away, so you guys will see the vlogs probably over the weekend of my little trip away with my boyfriend. So yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a huge thumbs up. I might just wear this makeup look on our date on Valentine's Day night. So yeah, you'll have to stay tuned to see. Thank you so much again to GHD for working with me on this video. It was really fun to try out your new product, and if you guys do ever want some hair inspiration, as I've already mentioned, I'll leave a link down below to their website where they have loads of different videos and inspiration, because it's really helpful if you're stuck in a bit of a hair rut. But other than that, I'm gonna go. I'll be back very soon on this channel with a vlog. But yeah, I will see you all then. Bye!